as we continue to consider what we as believers and followers of Jesus should be doing during this time that is in between his ascension into heaven and his return to earth, we can look at some of Jesus' last words to his disciples and get some instructions. In Matthew 28, starting in verse 18, Jesus came up and spoke to them, saying, "All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth. Go therefore and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age." And so one of the things that we are supposed to be doing as we wait for the return of Christ is to make disciples. We are to be teaching other people the things that we have learned. And it doesn't really matter if we've been a Christian for a very long time or a short time. There's always somebody who is less farther along on the spiritual journey than we are. And we can work together to grow in our faith. But one of the requirements to making disciples is that you actually are involved with other people, that you have relationships with other Christians in which this discipleship can take place. And so I would encourage you to think today, where in my life am I involved with other believers, where I might come across someone, God might put in my path someone that I can disciple, someone that I can help grow in their walk with the Lord. If your MO is just to come to church and leave during the last song and maybe get there sometime during the second song, it's going to be difficult to develop those relationships. But if you're involved in a life group, if you're involved in some of the men's ministry or women's ministry things, if you're serving together at Street Kitchen or in children's ministry, you're going to find those people who come into your path. And so I would encourage you, think about, where am I? Am I in any sphere where I might come across somebody that I could disciple? And secondly, begin to pray that God would open our eyes, that God would open your eyes to the person that he brings along. Sometimes I think there are opportunities abounding around us, but we sort of go through life with tunnel vision, very focused on ourselves. And so ask God to expand your vision so that you might, in this year, begin to disciple another believer. And in doing that, not only will you help them, but it's the best way to grow in your own faith.